What's up, guys, and welcome back to The Journey. My name is Roger. First of all, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. What I have in this package is, simply put, my #1 Grail card in the world. I can't believe I'm adding it into my collection. I'm going to tell you why it's so special to me. It's a truly unique, almost one-of-a-kind card, and I'm going to need your help with a couple things in this video. So if you could watch the whole video through, I would love your input and feedback. So without further ado, let's get to this table. Let's open up this package and let's get right into this. All right, guys, so here we are at the table. This is the moment of truth. And I'm sure I put this card in the thumbnail or something, so you probably already know what it is, especially if you follow me on Instagram. I probably posted this card before I even put this video on YouTube, so look at that, there it is already. So basically what the deal is I'm a huge Swirl collector. I am on my way to trying to build the biggest and best Swirl collection, Swirl Pokemon card collection in the world. So this is going to be the crown jewel. Honestly, I don't know if there's any way I'm gonna ever be able to top this for a few reasons, and I'll tell you why once we look at the card. And what I'm gonna need your help with, if you're familiar at all with grading, even if you're not, I'd love your input, but this is a PSA graded card already, but the seller said that it could potentially grade higher because it's a very clean example of the current grade. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But even if it doesn't grade higher, if I don't think it will, I'm happy with the grade that it has. But here we go, guys. We got a, look at that. It is a double Swirl Neogenesis Typhlosion, the T17 first edition in a PSA 7. Now this card, let me just tell you why it's so special to me. If you guys aren't familiar with our channel, I do videos, and I've been doing videos for a little over a year with my son Phoenix. He's 7 years old now, and our first ever vintage card opening, we opened a Neogenesis, Japanese Neogenesis pack, and we ended up pulling the Japanese Neogenesis Typhlosion, the same artwork in Japanese. And it was such a special moment, such an amazing moment. Give me 5, Phoenix.
Please,
let's see what we get.
Please don't.
We got a Typhlosion! We got a Typhlosion! Yeah! Oh my goodness! And since that, this has been my favorite card, my favorite artwork, and to have it in a first edition, PSA graded, you know, 7, that is a pretty solid grade. It looks like a very clean card, and me being a Swirl collector and wanting to build the best Swirl collection in the world, to have a double Swirl, which is extremely rare. I have only found about 3 other Neogenesis first edition graded cards, or ungraded for that matter, with a double Swirl like this. I've only seen it in Neogenesis. If you guys have seen it in other sets, let me know. So I'm not sure if it was just like one print run or what it was, because it is very rare. To me, I would rather have this than a first edition Charizard, base Charizard. Name the card, I would rather have this. The only thing that would make it better if it was a higher grade. So let's get to that. Let's try to inspect this card closely and see, and let me know if you guys think this has a chance of grading higher. Now I see some either scratches or print lines on the holo, or it could be on the case. Okay, I see some of them are on the case. This scratch right here looks like it's on the case. That one is on the case. You can kind of tell because you can see a shadow on the card that the case casts on the card. But there's some to the right of Typhlosion there, some vertical lines that I believe are print lines. Now that's, and there's a decent amount of them, and considering how hard PSA grades these days, that I don't know if they could swing a PSA 8 with all those print lines. Other than that, the card looks very, very clean. I don't see any blemishes on the front. Let's take a look at the back. The corners, wow, are very clean. There is one dot, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, one dot on the lower right corner. I don't even see it on the camera. Right there, you can kind of see it. One white dot. There was one blemish that I did see in the pictures right to the right of the N on Pokemon. Hopefully you guys can see it. You can see it kind of right there, a little white dot. And I know PSA is pretty strict on any surface blemishes like that. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a closer look after this video, but to me, man, that's probably a solid grade, a PSA 7 for this card, considering again the print lines, and I think there are actually some scratches. Other than that, I mean, again, I can't believe this is in my collection. There you have it, guys, my crown jewel in my collection right now. The PSA 7 first edition Neo Genesis Typhlosion with a true double swirl. I'm gonna look at this like every day. I know I'm weird. A lot of people, they could not care less about swirls on cards. Some people, they, you know, if there was a swirl on a card, they would, you know, it's cool. And then there's people like me who go out looking for unique placements of swirls. I have a bunch in the back here, some of my swirl cards, and I'll do a video soon showing off my entire swirl collection. And I have a PSA return coming this week. My first ever PSA returns, that Neo Genesis Typhlosion that I pulled with my son, that is one of the cards I'm getting back. I cannot wait. A lot of pack fresh Wizards of the Coast cards. So if you guys like PSA returns, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss it. I'll try to get that video up by this weekend. But thank you guys so much for sharing this with me, and make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this card, your opinion, if you think it might grade a little bit higher or not. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like button too. That really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. But you guys have an awesome day. Be good to each other, and remember, we're all on this journey together. Boom. So you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch one or two more videos, I've got a couple here, and make sure you subscribe before you go. You can go to my channel right here. Thank you guys. Have an awesome day.